Welcome to this bonus coverage of NFL Game Day. Fran Charles alongside Rod Woodson and head coach Jim Moore. The Indianapolis Colts have just knocked off the Chicago Bears in Super Bowl 41, 29-17. And coach, you coached Peyton Manning his first couple of years in the league. Talk about just Manning's performance and the Colts overall getting their first Super Bowl championship in 36 years.
Well, what I saw tonight, guys, was a Colts offense that you see all the time, you know. And you compare defenses. Both defenses played pretty good. You compare kicking game, okay. But the Colts offense totally dominated, and you compare it to the Bears offense. The Bears offense was inept tonight. I thought the game plan was poor. I thought the play calling was poor. I thought the execution was poor. And Peyton Manning and that Colt offense picked apart a good Bears defense. A great performance by Peyton, a great performance by the Colts offense, a good performance by their defense and special teams too, other than that first kickoff return by the Bears.
Yeah, you know, when I looked at this whole game, I thought about anybody's going to be tough, especially in the rain. It's going to be Chicago Bears, big physical offensive line, running the football downhill. And really, it was the Indianapolis Colts being able to run the football throughout the whole game, Adai and Rhodes doing the 1-2 punch. They didn't have that with the Chicago Bears because of Benson getting hurt in the second quarter. But you got to think, they were physical. One thing you never really thought about the Indianapolis Colts being physical, they were physical today, and that got them over the hump and getting the Super Bowl.
They won up front. The Colts won up front. Both sides of the ball, offense, defense, they won up front.
The Indianapolis Colts able to come away with the victory and outscore the Bears 29-17. And, Coach, you talk about Peyton Manning checking down. That's what we saw from him during this entire postseason.
Well, yeah, because people said, hey, we're going to, here's people going against Peyton, they're saying, let him run the ball. And that was a mistake in the postseason because they ran the ball a lot better in the postseason than they did in the regular season up until this game, and I'm not sure what it was this game. But the three postseason games they played prior to the Super Bowl, they ran the ball 30 yards better per game than they did during the regular season. But people say, okay, we're gonna let them try to beat us with the run. We're gonna take the pass away from Peyton. We're gonna play cover two. We're gonna not give up the deep ball. And so Peyton, he doesn't try to throw it downfield. You know, he has patience. He has that experience. He throws it underneath, throws it to the backs, throws it to the tight ends, throws little slant routes to the wide receivers, and that's why he was successful. He's done it all postseason, 4 straight playoff games. That's how he played.
And I really think Peyton has grown up over the years. I think he finally gets that, you know what, I don't have to throw for 350 yards, 400 yards for this football team to win, especially when your offense is running the football the way they have the past second half of the season and into the postseason.
Colts running back Joseph Adai with 10 receptions, and he was one of the main reasons why the Colts were able to chew up as much of the clock as they did and come back being down 14-6. Here's the rookie from LSU.
Joseph, how does it feel in your rookie year to be a world champ?
I mean, it feels real good, man. Just to come out here in these conditions and just really...
Eric, how does it feel to be a world champ?
Hey, it feels awesome.
Yeah, it feels good. I mean, to get this in your first rookie season, I mean, now, I mean, I can have my career and just start out right now.
Was the plan to run the ball quite a bit tonight?
I mean, it's whatever they gave us. I mean, we took the run and the short passes, and we took advantage of that.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
And as you see, Joseph Adai here, most receptions in a game. You see some of the great names on that list: Tony Nathan, Ronnie Harmon, and Roger Craig.
So Peyton Manning, as you can see, is the Super Bowl MVP.
Well, I guess, like I said, just a wonderful team win. Obviously, it didn't look great after the opening kickoff, but kind of like we've done all playoffs. No panic whatsoever. Everybody stayed calm, really tried to go out. Everybody did their job, and once we got the lead, we felt good just to kind of keep chipping away and keep getting some points, and it was nice to be able to get those turnovers there at the end. Yeah, touchdown pass was something that we kind of put in for this week. It was kind of an in pump route, and I think they busted the coverage, actually. I think they were supposed to be in a cover two, and the safety, I think, played man-to-man and really played Dallas. So I think even without the pump route, it would have been open. But the main thing is you have to buy a little time because you got to hold the ball, and the guy kind of had his hands on me, so I was glad I was able to get the ball out of my hands and get it to Reggie.
So as you can see, the Chicago Bears nearly doubled up in total plays, total yards. They were doubled up in first downs, time of possession. That is a statistical thumping, certainly in any game, let alone the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. And joining us right now is the president, general manager of the Indianapolis Colts, and that is Bill Poley. And congratulations, sir.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
What are your thoughts on getting this ring?
Well, it's just a wonderful thing for Jim Irsay, the Irsay family, our organization. Most of all, Tony Dungy and his coaching staff, who've done such a terrific job, and all of our players who from day one have believed that we could be here in the face of a lot of criticism and a lot of people saying, no, you can't. And they just kept saying, yes, we can, and I'm awfully proud of them.
Thank you very much for coming on our set in the rain, and we're going to listen to your head coach live right now.
Come in and win. I came in as a player and won my second year and really kind of thought that that's the way it goes and it's easy. With the disappointment, you realize how hard it is to get there, how hard it is to do, and you appreciate it more. I love these guys. I really know what we went through to win this one, and it feels great. You know what? I thought about that as I was up there on the podium, being the first African-American coach to win it, and I really have to dedicate this to some guys who came before me. When I came in the league in 1981, you know, Jimmy Ray and Sherman Lewis, Lionel Taylor, those guys were in the league already, and great coaches that I know could have done this if they'd have gotten an opportunity. The Lord gave me the opportunity, Lovey and I, and we're able to take advantage of it. But we're certainly not the best, certainly not the most qualified, and I know there's some other guys that could have done it given the chance. So I just felt good that I was the first one to be able to do it and kind of represent those guys that you know, paved the way for me.
Peyton Manning strolling off the field as a Super Bowl champion. Yeah, he's a little wet, but nothing can rain on his parade right now as the Colts win Super Bowl 41. And Manning is a Super Bowl champion thanks in part to this play with the Bears down just 5, trying to drive down the field to take the lead. Kelvin Hayden, a second-round pick out of Illinois, a converted wide receiver, has a pick 6 in the Super Bowl. And he joins us on our set on NFL Game Day in Dolphin Stadium right here and now. Congratulations to you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You know what? I mean, that's not the way you probably envisioned you'd beat the Bears in the Super Bowl when you're born and raised in Chicago, Illinois, is it now?
Nah, yeah, it's just a crazy feeling right now. I know when I go back home, all my friends and family is just going to be just like kind of mad at me because before the game they say they wish the best of luck for me and they want me to do good, but they didn't want the team to win, and it's just crazy right now. They said, hey, you know, just don't make a big play when it's critical, and look what happened.
It's Kelvin Hayden joining us here on the NFL Game Day set at the Super Bowl. The other guy who picked off Rex Grossman, Bob Sanders. You see him with the trophy right there, running down. Have you gotten to touch that thing yet? Have you?
Not at all.
Not yet. Well, you got to go and touch that thing. Bob Sanders spoke with our Kara Henderson.
I'm good, man. This is it's a great feeling, man. I can't explain to you how I feel right now.
Your defense has been so maligned all season. How validating is this win, especially the way the defense played?
I mean, I think it just shows everyone that, you know, we've been working hard all year. No one believed in us, and we pulled together this postseason, and we just put it on ourselves that, you know, we were going to get the job done and not rely on our offense to put up a lot of points. And today it was just a total team effort, and we just balled out.
You've been on the injury report much of this season. It's been a tough season for you, but you had an interception tonight. Did you feel 100%?
I did, man. It was good to be back, and you know, it's just a total team effort. I'm so excited, man, for this organization, for the city of Indianapolis, and it's just awesome, man. It's a great feeling.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
A couple of Big Ten guys helping doing the Chicago Bears as Alex Brown has a very tough exit in the state in which he played his college ball. Marvin Harrison is a Super Bowl champ, and the same can be said for Tony Dungy getting the ride of his life. Peyton Manning, a Super Bowl MVP, and Jim Irsay bringing the championship trophy back to the Colts organization. What a night for Indianapolis here in rainy South Florida.